It's a foreign film, narrative, set in South Africa and Lesotho, which is a beautiful mountainous country inside of South Africa. The story is a young man from Johannesburg whose father dies, and he must fulfill a duty to bring his father's body back to his ancestral village in Lesotho to bury him. So it's like a story of a guy coming home to his family, coming home to his country.
For me, this is coming home. I mean, I grew up in the area, so the idea, the ability to bring it here to, the Enzion in Orlando, I was just like, and then receive this. I mean, it's like icing on the cake, totally icing on the cake.
Well, James was a filmmaker and poet from San Francisco who I met when he was 75 years old, and I said, I want to be that lively when I'm 75. So actually we became friends. I knew him for the last 10 years of his life, and I'm a print journalist, so I thought I was going to maybe write a book, but I realized that he was an experimental filmmaker. He made 23 films, and so it had to be a film.
An animated short is not a comic that happens to be moving. It's a film that happens to be animated. And so I decided to do last year, I was like, I'm going to work on one, but I'm going to bring on Andy Davis as an art director who's a genius. And it's like a guy I just have a world of respect for, a good friend of mine. I'm going to bring on Spencer Raven to do music, and I'm going to treat it like a film, raise money. Like the first thing I did before I even started thinking about the plot or anything was like, I'm going to raise money and really make a real short.
It is about a family outside of a very small town in Texas. Mother is caregiver to her son who has severe cerebral palsy, and her husband who's in the early stages of Alzheimer's, and she has some health issues herself, and she hires this local handyman to come over and build a ramp for the son's wheelchair at the house. And he and the son strike up a rapport and kind of get along, and she sees it, and because of her health issues and needing some more work, she asks him to come out and hang out with her son. And it's about that relationship between those two, and then the ripple effect it has within the family. I was just writing a film. I wanted to do my own project, and my co-director Josh Barrett served as like story editor, and then my producer Ben Fuqua, he was antsy to make a film, and so we all came together and made it, got it done, and it's been a great run so far.